Welcome back. Maybe another midweek episode, I'm pretty sure it is. Maybe Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, I don't know. Yeah, a bit colder now. Got long sleeves on. Well, had a day off. I was hoping to do a lot more, but now it's already mid-May and we've only just come out here. So the odds of us painting doors today is very slim. But we'll just see how things go. Anyway, we've got our universal, extended, adapted, 3D printed fuel filler neck. So I might put a little bit of black paint on it just to make it neater, and we'll fit this back on before I lose it. Okay, that's in. Solid. Well, we'll see if it works. Obviously it looks a little bit weird being there, but the whole front end looks a little bit weird being there. Just having a look at this last plug. Do you remember, again, another one? When I drove over the wires in the fuse box, I ended up damaging the wire, the plug for the indicators. So there's another plug here which looks quite similar. I might cut off and reuse on this one. Not sure what it's for, but hey ho. Okay, I got distracted looking for plugs for the 3-pin thing. So I'm just thinking, just playing a bit around with a bit of aluminium. Slightly U-shaped, so nice big curves on the corners, no sharp edges for the IVA. That would go right across basically. So it's either that or we do a curved one as well, so I might mock another one up as well. Obviously this is just a bit of scrap that I had, so I'm just trying. Okay, these are my two ideas. Square with a curved edge, and that sort of curves down and then it would curve underneath as well. I think I'm going to go with the square one. One, I think it's mostly a bit easier to bend, maybe. But also it gives me a flat panel to mount stuff to straight away if I need to, switches, etc., without having a centre console. And also if I do make some sort of centre console, it's a bit easier to go onto flat edges than it is to try and blend something into this, if you sort of mean. Even though I quite like this, I'm not quite happy with both of them, but I think we'll just go with the square one and we'll just see how it goes. I've got another sheet of aluminium so we can go knock ourselves out and try again if we want to, and if it's all crap we just throw it in the bin. So let's try and bend one up and see if we can get it in here. Bit of roll cage tube, bit of flat wood, more bits of load, some clamps and some brute strength and stupidity. We've managed to fold a bit of aluminium. The top edge is actually better than the bottom edge, a bit kinked here, but actually that's where the steering is. So what we need to do now, after mucking up the first one, I'm not folding it right, is to get this shape now. So we can either make a cardboard template, or I may spin it over and actually just mark it with a pen, and then trim that down. And then before it drops down, we've got to cut a little slot and everything just for where the steering column is, because it'll just drop below that before it can go in any further. Okay, not sure if this is working out or not. We're just going to have to just give it a go. Maybe it's too thin for a dashboard. Maybe we need to strengthen it at the back. Maybe we'll just throw it in the bin. But basically I've cut a bit now of the steering wheel so it drops down. And I've just run a marker pen now with an equal distance around that to give me the shape. So we'll just run through that. I'm using a diamond cutting disc. Seems to go through the aluminium quite well, if you do it from the plastic side for some reason. And yeah, we'll get that off and see what it looks like. We'll take the plastic off and see what we're actually left with. Okie dokie, we're getting there. We're getting on something. Trim that back edge up now. We've still got space if we need to trim it a bit more to move it back and forward a little, well, back forward a bit more. So that's getting the gist of it. So the idea here is that we'll get some 2mm strip maybe, and we'll bend it so there's a strip here that this sort of goes onto and then screws into, which obviously we need IVA appropriate screws, and this corner section here will be filled somehow, solid, and just stays there, if you sort of mean, it doesn't come removed. So I don't know if we can move this plastic just to try and give ourselves, I've done most of the work now. I'm thinking, if we do stick with this dash, which I think we will at the moment for now, I might give some of that flocking a go. I don't know if anyone's had experience with that DIY flocking. I have heard that you can actually get an air gun attachment as well to it. But yeah, otherwise I see people using those Pringle type cans that come with it. So, bear with. Just take the sheathing off. And then, yeah, we'll build a framework as well that sort of is welded to the cage or something that then screws in from underneath. I know it does look quite cool in aluminium as well though, but I'm thinking my metalwork skills may not be good enough to keep it bare metal, and the highly likelihood of me scratching it is very high as well. Let's pause this a second and put it on time lapse so you can watch me faff about time lapse. Hopefully that wasn't too erotic for everybody watching me do that. And yeah, does look good in silver, proper race car-y styly, doesn't it? But as I said, my craftsmanship might not last. So just rested in there. So basically, yeah, we need to build some supports next time, get this mounted properly. As I said, I might run a strip of metal along the bottom there so we can then put some screws in from underneath. I think maybe at some point do a centre console. But I think for now we keep things simple. We get the fan and things switched on there. We'll see. We need to get the Subaru Dash sort of mounted in some sort of pod console and modified, so we might have to 3D print something up, because I think, although that's going to be too close at the moment to fit in, because that would go. And it would be over there. So again, thinking about that as well. Maybe we do need to move this dash closer, which we can do. We've got the option to. Well, we've got the option. Don't think that needs anything. All right, let's take some photos. Lots to think about. Let's log off. Short video game, midweek one as always. And yeah, go from there. Opinions, everyone. Or let us know what you have for dinner, which I'm not too sure what I have for dinner now, because I actually had curry for lunch down Wetherspoons and it was very late. So that's what I had, chicken tikka masala. All right, thank you for everybody. Check out the description if you want to help me. And just hit the like button.